Sorry, I just want to be cozy. Okay, let's see what this... let's see. Lots of fire. Lots of fire. So someone's considering walking away from something that they like, or they're thinking about going in a different direction. Maybe they've been, I could see that they've been like a fool. A person's been a fool in the past. Maybe someone was excessive. There was something about that in the beginning of this reading. Before this reading was like, you know, when we feed the shadow, these are all in the light. When we feed the shadow, I saw someone, they realize, okay, I have a shadow, I have to feed this, you know, for this to exist. This exists no matter what, and so I might as well be in control of it. But it's almost like when they when they plug into that, when they connect to that, it can like go to an extreme. And I think a person is trying to be like a little bit more tempered about something. Whatever you're involved with right now, I really don't feel as if you should. There's a suggestion here to not walk away from it. If you've already walked away from it, then I feel like a person's happy with that decision. But if you came here wondering about, again, the situation that's you're a part of, it has positive. I mean, we have 6 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, very, again, positive energy. Someone wants to have a conversation with you. Someone's also a widow, a bachelor, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Someone could also be fantasizing about marriage or considering relationships. Like, I feel as if someone learned a lesson prior to this that was good. If they passed the test. I see someone's desirable here. Most definitely. Someone could have multiple suitors, or like... So what am I seeing here? Because there's there's a lot of energy coming at a person. I'm seeing the number 666. But like one of them, so the two things that are coming at someone, they're both positive. So someone's surrounded by positivity, that's a good thing. But it's almost as if like one of them comes in fast and sort of hard, and the other one kind of trickles in. So perhaps someone needs to express what they want. You know, I heard this is what I'm expecting. This, I actually see specifically someone could propose, again, like propose something, or propose, there's something, someone's proposing something. There's actually multiple proposals. And it's like, what should I pick? You know, which one? But it's almost like the one that's kind of fast and hard is definitely more exciting. It like shifts a person out of their... I don't think they're in an uncomfortable zone, but they're in their comfort zone, so it could be a little jarring. But they might need that to push it out. Like perhaps something comes in that causes a person to have to... it's not exactly a new trajectory, but it facilitates something, or it... I can't think of the word right now, it's not coming to me. But it's almost like, and I'm seeing the word projects someone like a almost like a catapult energy, but it's not that strong. It just kind of, like, once one foot is in front of the other, all of a sudden it just starts happening, right? The wheel on the bus goes round and round. It's like once it starts, it goes. And it's like, okay, I heard, okay, that's what we're doing. So if you've been in a single zone, or things are this situations are being made in a singular sense, that they're in the future, if it's not already happening, it needs to be more of a we. It needs to be more of a we energy, like. And this offer is really big. I'm seeing this again where someone proposes to someone. So I don't know, if you've been dating for a while, maybe someone decides to be like, maybe we should get married. Like, take something to a more serious level, and it's like, do you really mean that, or are you just talking? And it's like, no. And I'm seeing someone actually give someone a ring or something of great value. It's kind of like a promissory note thing. It's like, yeah, I mean it. I'm proving it by not only the things that I'm saying, what I'm giving physically right now as a exchange to prove that, right? So I guess you'd want to know where you're at and who you want to. Well, again, I see. What are you expecting? Actually, if you're single and you go to a wedding, or like go to somebody's housewarming party, or something like that, feels more in the summertime. But you could meet somebody. I could also see if you, or maybe you travel somewhere and you come across somebody. Again, there's some kind of, like a catalyst kind of thing. If you are in a romantic relationship right now, I feel like someone really admires someone's individuality, their quirks, how they enjoy their own company. It says a lot, because it's like, well, when they go and spend time with other people, they're like, well, I know they're making time for me. Like, they're already enjoying, again, their time and their own company. So when they take on, or in the company of others, it's, again, it's like a respect thing. So I would say that whoever you're trying to date, whatever that sex is, it's like you'd want to it's almost as if maybe someone's coming to the realization that you can't really be friends with what you date. Okay. It's like, if you were a woman, even if you got male friends, it's just like, no, make sure you're. And I guess if you're kind of, this is a little dramatic, but I'm seeing this situation where, like, there's a little town, and if a woman is like hanging out with a man, and the town sees that, even if she's like, no, we're not dating, like, I'm single, it's like, because this other person is around, it kind of like, it could interrupt something. So some of you, I'm seeing a situation where someone is or was involved with someone, but they didn't really want to be with them. It's like they were waiting for more of the real thing, but before that happens, it's just like, well, I don't. If the energy is, I don't want to be alone, I'm just going to fill my time with other people. It's distracting, because someone's not really going to approach, because they're like, well, I heard I would marry that person. Like, I would I could see them being my wife or whatever, that kind of thing. But it's almost like they probably wouldn't approach it, because this energy that's giving this kind of proposal is not the hard and fast energy. It's the, well, I'll wait and see. So if someone's single for, I guess, a couple years, or 2, 3, 4 years, then they're kind of in love with somebody. That also applies if you're like casually dating somebody, or whoever's the casual daters. It's like they're actually in love with somebody else. Could be somebody, yeah, somebody from the past, their past relationship. Although there's disengagement from that, and a person could be ready for a new relationship if that's what you've been working through karmically. Like, okay, say it was like an amicable or something positive in ways of the, it's kind of like, well, that's my ex-husband, like we're friends, but it's not, no big thing. Again, I'm saying the words amicable. Like if there's been some time and space and you've been single a while, then I would, if I heard, don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because someone's got their eye on you, apparently. But someone could also be thinking, like, am I marriage material, or like, am I enough to be this kind of thing? I would definitely look presently and towards the future versus what used to be. I know that may seem simple, Ace of Swords, but I guess we said a true thing. Right, present energy. What are we working on? What are we working on in that space? But I do sense that someone's still, maybe they realize it. It's like going back to the, oh, I'm still in love with something. If those of you who are married right now are in a serious relationship, you could also be, I don't know, someone could just be considering, like, maybe they're just, I don't know, maybe they're fantasizing about when they were single or what it would be like to be single. What's interesting is there's not any swords, so it's not necessarily a thinking. It's kind of, I'm taking these swords as like a fantasy. So a person's trying to put their energy into what they want, and I think they believe in it. But I heard, can that happen to me? I heard again, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. And I heard someone say, that's not for me. So maybe someone doesn't take things that seriously. Ace of Swords, perhaps. That's why we loop when we don't take things seriously. Like, what we're committed to is really important, and that also is the focus. What am I committed to? I see someone taking care of their body. Okay. I'm going to say that's that. I hope this was helpful. Peace.